Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you had a great week. Today is August 29th, 2025, and this is your last August video from me. And Monday is Labor Day, so enjoy the long weekend and this Friday planning video. In the last 32 years, I've heard a lot of answers to the questions about retirement plans. Many of them you've heard or even spoken with me about. Yes, 401k plans, IRAs, 529s, and much more. How about my retirement plan is to be a burden on my children? And my plan is to get hit by a bus after I take the last $20 out of the ATM. Yes, both of those were in jest, but you get the picture. If we plan for retirement like the last two, or worse, don't plan at all, we'll be part of a growing demographic that's called the sandwich generation, balancing responsibilities for both aging parents and kids. When parents haven't saved enough for later life, adult children often step in, but at what cost? Let's start with some definitions. I do imagine if you are one, you know, but what is the sandwich generation? That sandwich generation refers to middle-aged adults, often Gen X or millennials, who simultaneously, easy for you to say, care for their children and their aging parents, especially those with limited financial means. In the US, about 25% of adults fall into this group. Caring for both generations isn't just emotionally draining, it's crushing financially. About 48% of adults provide financial support to grown children, and 25% support their parents. Financial hardships double for sandwich caregivers versus those caring for only parents, 36% versus 17% note financial trouble. Emotional strain also rises, 44% versus 32%. Staggering 29% of sandwich caregivers are millennials, with 82% worrying about affording both care and household costs. A recent estimate reveals about 60 million Americans are family caregivers, with about 29% sandwich generation. Caregiving mothers are particularly affected. 51% have left jobs due to caregiving demands. Care costs can reach $110,000+ a year. By 2033, 16 million middle-income older adults may not afford health and housing assistance. But it's not just about the money. Caregiving also takes a mental and professional toll. 69% of sandwich caregivers still work, compared to 54% of solo parent caregivers. According to a 2025 report, Gen X is struggling more to save for retirement than baby boomers due to juggling mortgages, kids' educations, and aging parents. Nearly 45% lack confidence in retiring comfortably. Stories from a recent article I read in Australia reflect the emotional burden, long commutes, guilt, and physical exhaustion, but also strong family bonds. Experts urge early planning and support systems. And that brings me to the point of this video. What strategies can you use to thrive and not just survive? Here are a few thoughts. Start these conversations early. Financial status, care preferences, siblings' involvements, family involvements as a whole. Explore financial tools like long-term care insurance, HSAs, and tax credits. And check if parents qualify for Medicaid or veterans benefits. Also consider leveraging community resources, respite care, adult daycare centers, caregiver support groups. Budget and protect your future. Use clear budgets, retirement savings, and reassess income needs regularly. Prioritize your well-being. Now that's a big one. Divide responsibilities, lean on family, engage in self-care to avoid burnout. The sandwich generation faces real sacrifices, financial, emotional, and physical. Yet with proactive planning, support networks, and financial tools, it's possible to ease the burden for both you and your parents. As all of you know, this is all about thinking ahead and planning. I actually received 3 calls just last week asking me to engage with parents of current clients. This is something I'm happy to discuss. Please, this is important for all parties, you, your parents, your kids, and your legacy. Let's add this to your planning. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great long weekend.